Heartbreak
Hey y'all, what's up?
Hotline,
As y'all
Young
know, I usually
Dolph,
cut
When
things out,
Hate
but this
Manifests,
headline:
an
Police
independent
protect Yo
artist
Gotti
gone
and
way
Black
too
youngsters'
soon.
family in fear. Okay, so I
EP4.
don't know what for. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I ain't research on it. Ask me why. Cause I don't care. I said it. I don't care. Look at Yo Gotti in that picture. Anyway, look at this boy here. Look at the one in the middle. His lips all pursed up and stuff. Them some black behind. That's a smoking behind thing right there. And then he would have been my baby daddy had he made it. But anyway, that's not funny. Um, so we left off with uh them all doing their thing. So anyway, September 9th, 2016. On September 9th, 2016, Black youngster squashes beef with Young Dolph. He squashed the beef. Okay? Months after exchanging words with Young Dolph, Black youngster declared this beef as squashed during an interview, sharing that Yo Gotti actually liked Young Dolph despite their tension. I know, because the hate comes from jealousy, but the jealousy comes from the liking of him. If you don't have the talent and you are not humble in your spirit and you do not walk with God in a way that God helps you to understand that you're all one, the body of Christ is arms, legs, head, neck, but you want to be hateful. It was jealousy. And that's an ugly emotion. There's so many jealous people that I don't even like to look at them. Because jealousy make a beautiful person ugly to me. Period. It make a beautiful person ugly. And once I find out you jealous, I don't even like you no more. Because baby, when I was jealous, and that's one of the reasons why I am so active. Because I know that I like a nice looking figure on a woman. What does that tell me? I keep a nice looking figure. You think I'm finna go around here and get big and then be spewing hate to mess with somebody else to the point where they can't move? Because that's what hate is. When you spitting hate out your mouth, you bringing fear to somebody hard. They can't even move. That's what it is. So they were so jealous, hateful. Yeah, it's ridiculous. But anyway, the beef was squashed. Look at my eyes, y'all. I ain't been drinking. I'm sober. The beef was squashed. Anyway. So, alright. Youngster laid the beef to rest on this end, but Dolph would not acknowledge that the war of words were over, leaving the door open for future turmoil. So Dolph wouldn't say nothing. Young Dolph drops. Wait. Back that up. Wait up. Well, Dolph did. I don't blame him. I don't blame. That's how I'm at. That's how when I argue with people today, I don't acknowledge it. I'm just like, I'm good, because I'm not gonna let you make me feel submissive in my soul to you. Because that's what that is. That's like a person. They want to get back in. I don't move like that. That's a man, honey. He wasn't moving like that. He wasn't moving as a father. You remember how he treated his son when he would talk about it? No. Anyway, so Yo Gotti respond to Dolph's diss track. So with Yo Gotti taking the high road and staying Mama's beef, Yo Gotti was sneaky. That's all it was. He was sneaky. Whatever. Many were curious as to what his responses would be to Dolph's diss track. Skipping over all that. I'll give you the subheading. Young Dolph accuses Yo Gotti of sneak dissing him on song, and if he did, that's what rapping is, right? It's called About All. Okay, Young Dolph accuses Yo Gotti of sneak dissing him. We said that I'm passionate about this subject. Yo Gotti drops diss track aimed at Young Dolph. I don't know how it went because I wasn't listening. Young Dolph releases Play With Your B. I love it. Young Dolph's vehicle gets shot up. You see this? Where's my gavel? I should be calling order in the court, okay? February 15th, 2017, Young Dolph's vehicle gets shot up. Let me get a better picture of them, okay? Because I'm going to keep Yuck Mouth and Sneaky Face on the screen. I told y'all I'm keeping these. I usually snip them out, but I'm keeping these subheadings on the screen so you can look at how real this is. Black youngster violate your young Dolph shooting. Look at it. He always pursing his lips up. These two men, honey, outside is mean. They are mean. They are mean in their spirit. That's a baby in the middle. That's why I'm protective of my sons, because that boy was loved. I don't know about their mama and them, but if his mama and them was cussing and fussing, she babied him. Because my daughter just, oh, you baby my brother so much. I don't baby my boys. I eat they tails alive. I eat them alive. I give them they don't have to fight on the streets because they got to get it from me. Okay? Because you know what I'm saying? So no, they have to get it from me. So anyway, this little shooting incident, let's go ahead and months after declaring his beef with Yo Gotti as old news. News broke that young Dolph was the victim of a shooting in Hollywood and rushed to the hospital. While details were scarce, it was reported that Dolph was outside of Shoe Palace near the intersection of Hollywood and Highland at the time of the shooting. Yo Gotti named person of interest in young Dolph's shooting. Hours after reports of rapper Young Dolph being shot in Hollywood, news broke that Yo Gotti was named as a person of interest by the LAPD. Sources said that Yo Gotti and Young Dolph were both staying at the LOEWS hotel at the time of the shooting, and members of both entourage got into an argument that escalated into a fist fight, which ended in gunfire, leaving Dolph wounded. That was the first attempt. Following reports of Young Dolph being shot in Hollywood, TMZ reported that the LAP had named Young Gotti. TMZ always getting this stuff, and they wrong. They was wrong. So yeah, it was later clarified that the reports were unfounded when XSL reached out. So, what his name is, Sneaky Face. He was never mentioned, and his associate also was brought into it. What his name is? What's his name? Let me see if I can get him. Hold on. Now, y'all, I told y'all I see things.
These were some mean men.
Look at this. Look at his face. That man mean. Look at his face. Child, please. What his name is? A day after news broke of Dolph being shot in Hollywood, LAPD announced that an associate of Yo Gotti was charged, another minion. They did. All hail Gotti! All hail Gotti! That's what it was. According to the detective, a spokeswoman for what her name is, Megan Aguilar. I don't know if I said her name, Aguilera, whatever. Aguilar, a spokeswoman for the LAPD. Corey McLendon, a member of Yo Gotti's entourage person, was arrested the day after, still looking after the shooting, and held on a $1 million bail, but he got out with no charges on him. Money. Yo Gotti associate released without charges after being arrested on suspicion of attempted murder the day prior in connection to the attempt on Young Dolph's life. Yo Gotti's associate Corey McLendon was released without charges. Law enforcement have yet to make any other attempts in connection to that investigation. So they ain't never got the person that shot at him the first time. And they ain't never got him, okay? They ain't never got him. But let's go on. Y'all, I was lying. He wasn't my
They were blessed.
Right there. But we're gonna go on to address the final few days. But just take a look at this man. His personal life. Dolph had 2 children with his partner, Maya J. And when I tell y'all the pain this woman had after his loss, okay? I would watch her online, the pain in her soul. That's how you know she was with a good man. When a bad man gone, you glad. When a good man gone, baby, her other half, her soul. Look at the little boy right there. Look at him. That's why I said I don't know what they was talking about, because them boys that was running with Yo Gotti, them ain't nothing but minions. This is a man here. This is a man. Baby, he probably told her, baby, I got this. He ain't have to sign what do he want to sign for if he got to leave something to this young man right here? A father is an example to his kids. Stay tuned for the final video. I love y'all. I tried to make it short, but it's a long subject, and this is Dolph. Okay? This is Dolph.